us, the key with completing the renovation was really for this back part of the house to be the heart of our home. We spend a lot of time in here, we entertain in here, we eat in here, we do homework with the kids in here, and we really wanted it to be somewhere that was welcoming for our friends and for our family, but also open to the back as well.
We actually did quite a lot in the renovation. Knocked off the back of the house, which was a small sort of kitchen in about a 1930s old terrace here. Put in the new kitchen and 2 bedrooms up above, and sort of a very extensive sort of deck out the back here.
The important thing for us for the deck was that it was really flowing through from this space here, the kitchen and the dining area, and that it was a straight flow out to the garden, and this really becomes an extension of our family space.
Important with the deck for us was to have another living space, and Mitch took the brief of a 1930s French farmhouse by the coast in Maroubra quite well, really, to come up with sort of what we've ended up with.
In terms of the design and what it looked like, we then left that in Mitch's hands, and he actually came back with the layout, and he also came out with the more unique, which is the void area which goes up to the bedrooms. You can actually see up through to the second level, which really gives us an open space at the back of the house. One of the best things about working with Mitch was actually a morning that we had just prior to finalising the design with both Mitch and an interior designer, and in that morning we picked absolutely everything for the renovation. So everything from tiles and taps and colours, light fittings, and everything that we were going to use. And for people like Charlie and I who don't have a creative eye,
and also very busy, so we weren't going to want to do every second Saturday going down and choosing another point.
Yeah, I think people can get decision fatigue, but we didn't have to make any of those decisions as we went through. And
best thing of working with Mitch, I reckon, was that we made all the decisions up front, and then Mitch sort of took it from there.
Yeah, and we were going through the renovation during Sydney's pandemic lockdown of 2021. So we were living on site, homeschooling 2 children, and a lot of the time we had a preschooler at home as well. And people couldn't believe us when we said that we weren't stressed, because we were also doing a build as well, because we'd done all that decision making up front. So that was a huge benefit for us. Mitch and his team are really true professionals. We felt really lucky as well that we had the same team on site. So we had a core team that were here for the majority of the 4-month build. They were incredibly hardworking. They were respectful of our time. They would give us notice if they needed space or something was being delivered. And they also managed all of the subcontractors as well. So when you've got plumbers and painters and electricians, so we didn't have to worry about any of that.
One of the offers that Mitch did when we started the build was, do you want to live on site at the same time or move out? Yeah. So to save ourselves 6 months worth of rent was a great thing as well.
Referred to Mastery Constructions by some neighbours and some friends from the children's school. They'd had a really great experience with Mitch and the boys, and when we told them that we were looking to renovate, we liked the sound of how Mitch and the guys worked. And then once we met Mitch, it was an easy decision for us.
He would come with his computer design. We would look at changing this or changing that. Is the space here right or wrong? How are you actually going to use the space?
And he would give us options as well. So little things like, do you want to have sliding doors or bifold doors? And he would show both of those to us on the 3D model. And you can actually kind of get a sense of what it looks like. And looking back on those pictures now, I'm amazed that we're actually sort of sitting in that space. Mitch will come with ideas of things that he thinks are going to work in the space. They're always optional, they're always ideas, but they do turn out quite often to be the things that you actually end up loving the most about the space.
One of which is the lights in the floor there. Yeah. So that wasn't on the original plan, but it's so good that they're there.
Yeah. We're very happy with how the renovation turned out. We're absolutely delighted with the new space for our family.
Very happy with the final product. Would recommend Mastery.
We already have recommended Mastery to a number of our friends. I think Mitch is going to get a little bit of a following in this area of Sydney. So already he's in conversation with quite a few of the people that are sort of considering renovations. So yeah, we already have and absolutely would recommend Mastery Constructions.